So, are you ready to take one bold step? That's right, one bold step. The official full title for this morning's live broadcast is From Surviving to Thriving. This one bold step can transform your life. Welcome, everyone, to Sunday Inspiration Live. I'm Bob Baker. That's Keone right there in his normal floating dog bed, you might say. If you notice that something's missing, something's not quite right here, everything's right. But this Pooki is not in the building with me. She's at a weekend retreat, and she's having a great time. In fact, I think she's doing a presentation right about the time that we're broadcasting live. So let's send her some love for that. She's a couple hours away. She'll be home, I believe, by this evening. Or maybe tomorrow morning. So I'm going solo today. And it's the Sunday where we are scheduled to perform down the street at the Center for Spiritual Living. So I got to keep this one to no longer than an hour. Maybe it'll even be shorter. Who knows? I got to head off and play solo there to a live audience. So I'm so glad that you're here. Going to be talking later about against this one bold step. What is that one bold step? We'll stick around, and we will unpack that and dive deep into it. Even though Pooki's not here physically, I have a number of video clips scheduled to play for you, so her presence will be felt, and you will hear from her throughout this hour together. So it's good to see those of you who are already gathered here. We got Dora Lee and Lisa. We got Joe Mitchell. We got, Debbie Chester. Crystal is in the house. She was here early asking if we were going live. Pamela's here. Let's see. It's so awesome. Thank you all for being here. And we're streaming live, as always, as we've been doing in recent months, on Pooki's channel and on Pooki's Facebook page as well. And so, and we got special pre-recorded rendition of it's actually not Bob's Comedy Corner. It's the High Vibe Comedy Corner. Wondering what that is? Well, stick around for that. Let's do a little centering exercise, and Pooki always does such a great job with that, but I am going to. Oh, actually, before we do that, no, we have to play our theme song. Gosh, good thing I kept notes here. First of all, let's get activated with a little wake-up song. What do you say? Here we go.
Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I feel
Get your body moving. Even if you're driving or you're sitting,
when I wake up in the
body.
morning,
Get a little blood circulating. Some oxygen in your lungs.
When I wake up in the morning, I feel the Spirit. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I'm here to thrive.
Sing along with this chorus.
So I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me. Yeah.
There's the voice of our beloved Pooki Lee. I can't believe we recorded that album 10 years ago. It was 2014, over the course of that summer and fall that we did the Opening Up to the Good album that song is on. It's the lead-off track on Opening Up to the Good. Wow, where did the time go? Oh, one interesting thing here. I am actually, for the first time in many months, I am wearing a long sleeve shirt. Yeah, it's been a while. I remember wearing it when we were in Florida on some chilly nights there, and maybe I did in St. Louis. I don't know, but it's been so hot. Actually, I think you've seen this shirt before, Lisa. Thanks for the compliment. I think I did wear this in Florida. And we're going to be talking about that. And we're showing you something that happened in Florida a little bit later. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been really cool here in St. Louis. Not only cool vibe, but the temperatures have really been great. All right, so let's do a little centering exercise here. I'm going to play a little bit of background music. Let's see here. And I'm going to put up a slide here and just ask you all to relax for a minute. Now that you got pumped up with that song, I'm just going to ask you to get centered here. Let's try to get synchronized with each other. Take a deep breath, fill in your lungs. Nice, slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a couple of seconds and then let it out with an ah sound. Ah. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold it, and then let it out. Let it out slowly, completely empty your lungs. That should feel good. I'd just like to pause for a moment and just express and feel some gratitude for this beautiful day, for the gift of life. No matter what the weather's doing and whatever is swirling in your life, this life truly is a gift. And I want to acknowledge that each person tuning into this broadcast is here for a reason. You have been guided to this broadcast. There's something that compelled you to see the notice. Maybe you stumbled upon it. Maybe you had plans. Maybe it's on your calendar and you're a regular, like many of the good folks who are leaving comments here. But you're here for a reason. I'm going to put this out into the universe that every person who tunes in will receive the exact message they need to hear at the exact moment they need to hear it. And we know that the words spoken here, the music played, the video clips, even the humor will send a ripple of positivity and inspiration that will spread throughout the world. Yeah, this is a good virus, a positivity virus. It's contagious. It starts within you, and it radiates out to your people in your household, people you encounter throughout your day. It has a ripple effect that we're not even aware of. So I want to affirm that everyone will listen and watch this with an open heart and be willing to receive whatever blessing comes their way. May we all be uplifted, inspired, and transformed by this broadcast. So let's offer this prayer, this invocation, this intention with gratitude for the opportunity to come together in this amazing way, using this amazing digital technology that we have that can bring us together even though we may be thousands of miles apart. May our hearts be filled with love, and may the ideas presented lead to inspired action that creates positive change in the world. And with that, I say amen, and so it is. Yeah. I probably need to fade that music out a little bit slower. That might have been a little abrupt there. So thank you all. Again, welcome Deanne. I see Deanne's joined us here. And yeah, if you're watching, leave a comment. If you're able to. I know if you're driving, it might not be possible. You want to stay safe. But if your device allows you, and if you're watching on a TV or something while you're making breakfast, it might not be the most convenient thing. But if you're able to, leave a comment to say hi. Let us know that you're here. Also, let us know where you're watching from, and especially if it's your first time catching a live broadcast, or maybe the first time in a long while, because we've been doing this, coming up at the end of the year, it'll be 4 years that we've been doing this. Crazy. So I got a number of video clips, as I mentioned, that feature Pooki, and this is a really short one where I grabbed the audio of something that she said a few months ago, and then had some visuals. Kind of made a video out of it. But this is Pooki Lee talking about oneness. So enjoy this, and I'll be right back. It's only a couple of minutes, I think.
We are one with all living things. I've heard this talking about oneness. It's like, oh my gosh, we're going to homogenize everything. We're going to make it all the same. No. That's not what oneness is. Oneness is our coming together in our diversity, in our beauty, in our magnificence, in all of our colors and all of the things, like our uniqueness, our individual expressions are what is called for in this moment right now, that we all show up with our true selves, not all becoming this one kind of thing. No, that's not it. That's us just being our delicious, radiant, beautiful, magnificent, fabulous selves, and all coming together and honoring the beauty and the magnificence and the fabulosity of each one of all of us, and knowing that we all make a huge contribution into this amazing whole soup that we're all cooking in, that we're making this just amazing soup. I love soup. It's you throw in all these different things, and when you're eating the soup, all of them together make this delicious soup. It's so yummy. And at the same time, you can eat some of the carrots, and they have their own unique flavor that they've given to the soup. And so it's just like that. We're all called to be our own individual expressions, not to become the same things. So our oneness is in our community. It's in our coming together. It's our unity. It's not, I believe, not us all becoming the same thing. Because I think that would be boring if everybody were just like me. I think it would be so boring. I'd get like, ew, there's just too much of me everywhere. I think I need something different. So just a thought.
That was short but sweet and packed a pretty potent punch there. Oh my God, I got the alliteration going crazy. Packed a potent punch. I said it better the first time when it was spontaneous. Anybody hungry for soup? Yeah. So that was great. And yeah, I just when I heard her do that when we did this broadcast, I think it was on one of our Mondays that we do on a Facebook Live thing that we usually stop in on, and I think she said it there. Like, I want to grab that and make a video out of it. I want to say hi to Jan is watching over on Facebook. Anna Torres has joined us, as well as Jacqueline. Great to see you all here. And as you saw at the end of that video, so subscribe to the channel. So if you're watching on YouTube, which most of you are, this is streaming on Pooki's channel. I think most of you are already subscribed, but if you're not, it's amazing how many people will watch a channel regularly. I do this myself too. I'll like a particular YouTuber's stuff and I'll watch their videos all the time, and they always come up as recommendations, but I'm not actually subscribed to the channel. And actually, I know on my channel, I'm sure it's true for Pooki's too, probably like 2/3 of the people that watch her videos aren't even subscribed to the channel. So just take that moment, double check. There should be a subscribe button somewhere around if you're on YouTube, and just hit that button. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. And it just adds to her numbers and lets YouTube know, the algorithmic gods know that people are interested in her content, and it'll serve it up to more people. So please do that. That would be fantastic. Let's see here. I want to give you an update on what's happening the rest of the month. This is a crazy month. Like I said, Pooki will return home either tonight or tomorrow morning, and Thursday morning, but we got so much to do before this happens. Thursday morning, bright and early, we leave for, drum roll please, Japan. And we're going to be in Japan for nearly 2 weeks. One of those weeks is going to be this peace mission. There's an organization that Pooki's been involved with for several years called Unity Earth. And there are people from all over the world. I don't know the exact number. I'm guessing 50. I don't know, the group of 50, maybe more. I don't know. From all over the world are going to go there, and we're going to start off in Tokyo, I think, for the first couple of days. And then we move to Mount Fuji. I think we're going to end up at Hiroshima. And I forgot the other one. It's Okinawa, but I think the two cities that were unfortunately bombed back in the World War II. But we're going out a couple days early. We're staying like 3 days, I don't know, some extra days at the end, just to, because I've never experienced Japan. Pooki's been there once with her mom and her sister when they went there to share some Hawaiian hula culture with some folks over there. So this is like a big deal for me. I'm a little nervous about it, actually. This international travel. It's a 10-hour. We're going to fly from St. Louis to San Francisco, and then San Francisco to Tokyo. And that flight is about 10 hours from what I understand. So, we'll make do. It'll happen. All right. So what's going to happen is the next 2 Sundays, September 15 and September 22, you're going to have I've already uploaded them or loaded them up. They're listed as premieres on Pooki's channel. You actually find them there right now if you go to the videos tab. And they're like 1 hour best of Sunday Inspiration Live. So they're compilations of music and inspiration and comedy and different things that we've done over the years that I put together and had a lot of fun doing it, actually. There's some fun stuff in there. And so they're already set up as premieres. And so what that means is a premiere, you can go there at the regular start time here, Sunday Inspiration Live. It's 10 a.m. Eastern. What is it? 7 a.m. Pacific. Figure out what your time zone is, and you can interact in a live chat just like you're doing now. It's just that the video will be pre-recorded and won't be live. But we wanted to make sure that you still had a place to gather and interact with each other in real time. And then those pages, like as always, become the replay page. If you miss it live, you can watch it. But there's some really fun stuff. The best stuff. I had fun picking and choosing different things to put in these 1 hour best of segments. So that's the next 2 Sundays, September 15th, September 22nd. It'll be the premieres, the best of Sunday Inspiration Live, and then at whatever, it's the 29th, I guess, is the end of the month. We will be back live here at home. So, Jacqueline says, I went to Australia. That was 18 hours. Oh my God. Yeah, I hear Australia is really a long flight, and I'd love to go there sometime too. I want to say hi to Eva. We got, is it A. Maria? Commenting over on Facebook. Who else? Karen is here. Hey, Karen, if you stick around, you're going to see yourself in a video. And so will Lisa and Deanne. I got a fun video that I edited yesterday, and I'll be playing that a little bit later. Eileen is here. Good to see you. Did I miss anybody else? So, by the way, if you can, leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Like Eva just let us know. She's watching from Florida. There you go. See how easy that is. So that's what's happening. Also, just a quick, I know we're watching this on Pooki's channel. On Sundays, we're trying to get all the activity over here. But many of you know I have my own channel that features my voice doing affirmations. And that channel just hit, and Lisa made me aware of it. She got a screenshot right as the odometer clicked over to 397,000 subscribers over on my affirmations channel. It's already moving a little beyond that now. And so soon, I'm 3,000 away from 400,000 subscribers. And so we're going to do something to celebrate when I know kind of the week that there's a kind of consistent number of new subscribers, although I think it's picking up a little bit in recent weeks or months. And so very, very soon I'll be hitting 400,000 subscribers over there. So we're going to do something special. Maybe we'll celebrate it on a Sunday. Or maybe I'll do a Zoom event of some kind. But I'm also going to have a party, kind of a gathering in St. Louis, just to invite people to join us at a specific location. Yolanda's in the house. You're going to see yourself on the video too, Yolanda. It's something that we did back in April that I'm going to be sharing a video of here in a little bit. All right. So again, let us know where you're watching from. Thank you for the celebration there of 397. Thank you, Crystal. So I have another clip. This is like 3 minutes long of Pooki. This is something that's on her channel, but I just wanted to have her presence here, and also keeps me from having to talk nonstop for a full hour. But this is something that Pooki recorded a couple of months or so back, where she's talking about get out of your own way. So let's hear this inspiring message from Pooki Lee.
I'm going to be direct and to the point about this. Are you ready? All right. Inside of you, in you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Inside of you are incredible gifts. And they're inside of you, and they're just bubbling in there, and they're bubbling in there. They want to be fully expressed. They want to emerge from within your own being, and they want to be given to the world. They want to be given away. Maybe the world is your family. Maybe the world is your community. Maybe the world is your dog. Whatever the world is for you. You have something within you. You're a magnificent divine being. You've come here for a divine purpose, especially if you're listening to this broadcast. There's something within you. There is a gift within you that is meant to be given to the world in some way. Look at our world, how crazy it is right now, right? Isn't the world really in dire need of love and appreciation and so many things? And they're so easy to give away. So there is a gift inside of you. But there's this voice that comes in and it says, who do you think you are? What are you doing? You don't know how to do that. You're an imposter. Oh, you can't do that. Who do you think you, and you got this voice, this little you that comes in and says, hey, stop. Don't do that. Yeah, no, don't give it away. If you give it away, you won't have it anymore. And you know what happens when you don't have stuff? Well, that voice is lying to you. That little you, that little identity of you. I'm not talking about the little person you, like the baby you. I'm talking about that little identity of you, that one that wants to stay small, that guy. You got to just kind of put him in the back seat. So you got to get him out of your way. Because as long as it keeps stopping you, stop. And then you listen and you stand there and they're going, yeah, you're no good. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to do that stuff. Who do you think you are? Oh my gosh, there's 10,000 other people that are doing it in the world and they probably do it so much better than you. Oh, you could never be that good. You could never aspire to blah, 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 blah. Bunch of lies. Bunch of lies. They're lying to you. And so you have to shut that voice up. Throw that sucker in the back seat. Get it out of your way. Because once you do start giving away your gifts, your whole life changes. Who you are becomes amplified in the field. Like you start becoming more and more of your real self. And who is your real self? Your love and compassion and healing and joy and abundance and beauty. But as long as you're listening to this little thing that wants it, just like, you can't do that. Hey, don't do that. Oh, you're just stupid. You're just such a dummy. Oh, you're not smart. You don't know what you're doing. Shut that voice up. And that's what the affirmations are really powerful for, because affirmations reprogram your brain. You already have a program that's running in there. You listen to it all the time. Stop listening to it. Put it in the back seat. Don't listen to that one. Listen to the voice that says, you are amazing. You are powerful. You can do anything. If anybody's done it, you can do it too. Oh my gosh, who you are is so needed in the world. Your dynamic expression of love and compassion is so needed in the world. Even if it's just to your cat, it's still so needed in the world. So get out of your own way. Don't listen to them. Stop listening.
Is that great or what? I love that. So, yeah, I made it easy on myself this morning by having some video clips, but you're going to get a whole lot of clips like that on these the next 2 Sundays, for the best of. So you'll get like we took out, not that there's any other fluff, but we, just the good stuff. All right, let's take some time now to check out some comments that people have been making here. Jan over on Facebook said, beautiful statement on oneness. Thank you, Jan. I'll pass that on to Pooki. And she returns. And Lisa posted, as she always does, important stuff like this. If you're enjoying today's broadcast, please share so others can enjoy it too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you're on YouTube. Eileen Smoke says, thank you from the northwest corner of Washington State. It's a little smoky today. I'm assuming, I don't know if it's from the weather or from they're having some fires, I know, in that area that are concerning. So be safe for sure. Crystal's commenting about the trip we're going to be taking, the flight we're going to be taking to Japan, long flight. And remember the time zone changes. Oh, I'm well aware. We're going to be thrust into the future on our way there. We're going to arrive, leave here, whatever, midday and arrive there like the next day at noon or something. It's crazy. And then the way back, we go back in time. So we go thrust into the future because we cross the international date line, I guess, on the way to Tokyo. So that's going to be, we'll see how that, whatever that version of jet lag is. Karen says, Grand Rising High Vibe family, make it a great day from earlier. Thank you so much. Jacqueline says, yep, went to Australia, 18 hours. Music, Bob. Listen to a lot of music. You also can queue up like audiobooks or movies or whatever, because there's a lot of time to kill. But 10 hours is not like 18, but still, yeah. You can binge watch a whole Netflix series, I guess, in that amount of time. Eva posted this earlier. Hi, everyone. Sending love from Florida. Francois is back. Says, good morning, everybody. Hey, Francois. I'm not sure if the name is Amory B. But from Georgia. Welcome. Watching over on Pookie's channel on Facebook. Debbie over in the UK says, I always look forward to Sunday Inspiration Live. Yolanda, good morning from Hudson Point Marina in Jersey City. You're at their home base. But I think you and Marcus have been traveling a bit, if I'm not mistaken, at least from what the posts I've seen. And I guess it's a little wet over in wherever Debbie is in the UK. Thank you, Crystal, for congratulating me on the 397 with 400, on the verge of 400,000 subscribers. I think Yolanda was referring to when I said, well, I'm going to be showing some video clips from our trip to Florida. She was going to be in it. I think that's a response to that. But you were wonderful. Lisa, just her old happy shiny self, saying so wonderful to be here with y'all. She is originally from Texas, so y'all is not is part of her vernacular. All right, get out of your own way. That's right. Pooki, you can quote her. There's no E on the end of Pooki. This is an FYI. Pooki. But everybody, like a lot of people, spell it with add that extra E on the end. But that's okay. But yeah, she's the quotable Pooki. I think Lisa was referring to that voice in your head. I'm sure that's what that reference said. All that voice gets to me, that negative, the inner critic that we can reprogram. Glenn says, thanks, Bob, for doing what you do. I appreciate that. You are certainly welcome, and thanks for being here. I'm glad you followed me over to Pooki's channel here on Sundays. And Debbie said, I hear Pooki's voice when I need I don't think you probably meant kid up. Maybe like a pick-me-up, perhaps, was what you meant there. But yeah, I totally, yeah, if Pookie's voice will uplift you in times of need, absolutely. She's in there. Tinika's in the house. Hello there, family. Blessings to you as well. Dorley's just suggesting when you get on the plane to set your watches to the destination time zones. Your body starts to get used to that, and then it's easier. Thank you for that tip. Yep, Bob, the time traveler. Lisa's the fires are not far from her home in Oregon. Praying, sending love and light to everyone affected by all these fires. And let's see, so awesome sauce. All right, so whether you're here for the first time or you're just here, just the fact that you're here, whether you're watching on YouTube or you're watching over on the Facebook, Pooki's profile over there. Let's just have our normal folks that gather in Studio B. Crystal, you know what to do. You probably have it already queued up, copied and pasted and ready to go in there. You might as well put it in there now. We have a group of people that gather every Sunday just for this particular moment. It's what they live for. Well, and the Krispy Kreme donuts that we offer them for coming and setting up the studio and dressing the same every week. Doing the same thing for you, because we know how it's important to acknowledge your wins. It's important for all this, the inner strength and all that for certainly comes with and you got to have that that belief in yourself first and primarily, because you're going to encounter a lot of people that either don't care or will try to dissuade you from pursuing your dreams and all that. So you got to have that inner strength. But let's not deny the impact that our friends and our circles of our family, our friends, the people that we hang out with, and they can influence us by encouraging us. So this is why we do this. Even we joke about it. There's really a powerful aspect to it. So we're going to get ready. We're going to go over to Studio B, and this is for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... Just imagine all those people, and they are here cheering you on, as I am, and everyone. Let's post something in the chat there. Let's say, I'm here to cheer everyone on. Put something to that effect in there. So while you came here to fill yourself up and your tank up, which is great, which is actually the first step to be able to serve others, we're also here for each other. And so feel free to comment about that. Oh, I've got a recording. I'm not going to be playing any live music this morning because I wanted to be able to. My guitar is all packed up and ready to go because I have to go perform at the Center for Spiritual Living down the street, and I just didn't want to. I just wanted to make it easy on myself, and so. But I got some pre-recorded music I'm going to be playing here. This is a song that I wrote probably in the late '80s. And at that point in my life, I had written a lot of songs, but a lot of them were of I was in my 20s still in the 80s, and written a lot of love songs and things about life and heartache and all that stuff, a variety of topics. But this was probably the first song that I wrote specifically to be like a positive message song. and I played it and recorded in a band that I was in at the time called Beat Patrol, and there's a recording of that. But this is a live version that I did. I don't know if it was earlier this year. It was probably last winter. It was during the during the winter because that's the background, I believe. May have even been during the holidays for all I know or remember. But this is a previous version of this song that I did on Sunday Inspiration Live. And I just thought I would play that for you because it's pretty good. It's a pretty good recording of it. And so this is called Be Who You Are, the acoustic version. And enjoy this, and I'll be right back with our main topic. We'll be talking about that one bold step that can transform your life. If you're wondering what that is, it's on the other side of this song. Enjoy. Do you ever wonder once in a while, does the sound of laughter make you smile? Try to put the world inside your dreams. Make the images come real, you'll see. This isn't all philosophy. This isn't all a lie. We're not just passing time till we die. So be who you are, never let the world take that from you. Be who you are and always do your best to make your dreams come true. Yeah. Do you ever look life right in the eye? Do you ever stop and wonder why? Have you had the urge to stake your claim? If you try to feel and not remain, these aren't broken promises or shallow alibis. We can't give up on this till we try. So be who you are, never let the world take that from you. Be who you are and always do your best to make your dreams come true. This isn't all philosophy. It isn't all a lie. We're not just passing time till we die. So be who you are, never let the world take that from you. Be who you are, and always try to make your dreams come true. Be who you are, never let the world take that from you. Be who you are, and always do your best to make your dreams come true. Come true. Come true. Come true. There you go. Be who you are. Yeah, obviously that was recorded during the holidays because Keone was in his dog sled bed. I think that was his last December, perhaps. But yeah, that song was written around 89, maybe 88. I don't know. It was late 80s, many years ago. I don't even want to think about how many years back that was. So I've been writing songs a long time, but that was like the first intentionally positive music song that I wrote. Obviously, it's pretty much the only thing I've been writing for the past 20 years. So thank you for letting me share that recording with you. Now it's time for our main event. There is the thumbnail. One bold step. How do you like that AI generated superwoman there? One bold step from surviving to thriving. This one bold step can transform your life. Now, as I did last week, I will probably, as often as I can manage to do this, I'm going to take the sort of the talking points or the lessons that we discuss and again, I may not do this every Sunday, but when time allows, I'm turning it into an online article that I also send out to my email list. So if you're on my email list, about an hour and a half ago, you probably got an email with the subject line, "This one bold step can transform your life," and it links to an article over on my Substack site over there, that I'm gonna be reading a little bit from it, riffing off of some of the stuff here and sharing the message. But you can go to that link and read the whole thing, and, if you'd like, at your leisure. And so that's the thing. This one bold step can transform your life. So have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions, like you're just coasting through life without a clear direction? That happens for any number of reasons, especially as adults. We get to a point in our life where, like, I thought I was going to be further ahead than I am now. And even if you've acquired a lot of the things that you thought were important to you, maybe like the job or the relationship, the home, the car, whatever that is, you finally get those things and you think, oh, now I should be happy, but there's something missing, And this is something that we all encounter. So would you like to know the one thing that will add excitement, purpose, and a sense of achievement to your life? And Pooki and I have been talking about this for the last 2 years. We talked about a lot about it last year, in particular. Got away from this specifically, but you're going to hear more about this, I believe. And so here's one thing I think there's one answer. What's that one bold step that you can take? And we believe, and I believe, that an answer is setting an ambitious goal. It's something that we like to call your big, bold, bodacious goal. We can shorten that to BBBG. BBBG. I like all the B's there, especially being a Bob Baker. Loving the bees are running wild. So a bold goal, say that 5 times fast, gives you something specific to aim for, and it helps you grow in these unexpected ways. I'm going to talk about the 4 benefits of having a big, bold, bodacious goal. So I want to explore that in this little time that I have to do it. So I'm going to give you an abbreviated version of this, but just go and read the article and ponder it a little bit here. So what is a big, bold, bodacious goal? So before I dive into the benefits of having one, let's define what it is. And I believe it's the answer to this question. What is the one thing that if you achieved it in the next 6 months would have the greatest impact on your life and the lives of the people you love and serve? So yeah, and that's a couple of different aspects there. It's going to have the greatest impact on your life, but also the people you serve. That could be your family, your friends, your community, your employers or employees. And if you're sharing things online, maybe you offer a product, a service, something online. It could be your fans and your followers. So what's the one thing that if you achieved it in the next 6 months would have the greatest impact on your life and the lives of the people that you love and serve? It could be launching a new business, improving your health, writing a book, just developing a new skill. And the key is to pick one goal that truly excites you or has been your primary goal at this particular time in your life. Now, I know we all have interests. My God, I do. So many oars in the water, So a lot of people say, well, can I choose 2 or 3 things that I want to work on? Well, you could, but I'm going to suggest that you have one primary thing. Committing to one goal at a time helps you focus your energy, attention, and resources. That doesn't mean you ignore those other things, but if you have one primary thing, and that's why we call it your big, bold, bodacious goal. But don't let that term scare you. It doesn't mean it has to be big and bombastic and this huge thing. Because this is all about taking baby steps. So your first steps is to, once you've chosen this goal, what this BBBG is, how you answer that question, it's time to create just a simple plan. Not this long, detailed plan, just a simple plan for you to move toward it. And the best thing is just to break it down into baby steps. In fact, if you don't even want to think that far out, what's the first little bitty step that you can take to move yourself toward that goal? It's not about overwhelming yourself. This is something that you should be able to work into your already busy schedule and do it without adding extra stress. Even if you got 5 or 10 minutes a day to focus on this thing, that's going to be a big help. So break them down, small specific actions you can take on a daily or a weekly basis. But I'm going to say if you can do daily, that's even better. So here are the four benefits to setting and moving toward a big, bold, bodacious goal. Why this is so important to personal development and personal growth. Because there's all sorts of things that we do. I'm going to start a meditation practice. I'm going to do my affirmations every day, which is great. Yeah, you should do that as well. That's part of this process that we talk about in a new program we launched called the Personal Transformation Matrix. I'll come back to that in a minute. But there are many things, tools that you can add. But I really believe that this specific thing is going to give you the most quickest results and the most monumental and lasting change. Because there were different goals that I've had in my life, and Pooki and I have shared them before. But like I had a goal to publish a local music newspaper here in my hometown of St. Louis. Back in in my mid to late 20s, and I ended up doing that paper for 10 years. And what the things that came about as a result of pursuing that goal and doing it and running that thing, warts and all, for 10 years were monumental. I had a similar aspiration or big, bold, bodacious goal to publish books and to make a living as an author. And took a while, like a lot of chipping away before I got to that point, but I did. I made it there. Similar to the YouTube channel. When I started posting these affirmations, I didn't have any big plans for it to be the main thing that I did or my main mission in life. But as I saw it grow, I said, oh, there's some potential here. I'm doing good in the world. And so I made that my priority. Pooki will tell you my dedication to that and the other things that I pursued. So I've had many of these at different stages in your life, and they can change over time. But having that singular focus on a primary thing is just so crucial. And here are the benefits of doing that. One is you become aware of your limiting beliefs. So when you set a big, bold, bodacious goal, you start moving towards it. That's where all those things come up that Pooki was talking about in that video. You start hearing the negative voices, and they make themselves known. And this awareness is really helpful because it makes you acutely aware of the things that are holding you back. Oh, that's interesting. And you try to observe these things without judgment. Don't beat yourself up about having them. We all have them, but becoming aware of them and questioning them is the first step to true personal growth. It's like, whoa, where did that come from? Why did I respond that way? What's the underlying belief that's causing me to think that way? Was there an experience I had in the past that is triggering this? They're making me think this way, that I can't do this, that I'm not worthy. And so that's one thing about setting a big, bodacious goal that really brings these things up. And you don't want to bury those, ignore them. You want to become acutely aware of them, and then that allows you to then lessen their impact and replace them with new thoughts or whatever. So setting a big goal helps you confront these limits head on. And by becoming aware of the negative thoughts, you have the opportunity to work through them and grow beyond them. In fact, there's a book called The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. And in that book, he refers to this as the upper limit problem. He explains we all have internal limits on how much success and happiness we feel we deserve. A lot of this is internal. Do I deserve this kind of success? Who am I to be worthy of? Do I have a message to share? Who cares what I'm saying? And so we want to become aware of them so that we can then replace them with more empowering beliefs. There's another one, at least a step two. Another benefit of having this big, bold, bodacious goal is as you build confidence and momentum. Again, you don't have to take these giant leaps right away. This little baby step concept will get you there. So the key to success is starting small, and by taking baby steps toward your goal, you slowly build confidence and momentum. As you make progress, you go, oh, I did that, and I wasn't harmed. It wasn't painful. I actually feel good about this. So each small win, whether it's just, no matter how small, it gives you a sense of accomplishment that keeps you moving forward. James Clear is the author of Atomic Habits, and he emphasizes the importance of small, consistent actions in achieving big results. He writes, success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations. So a lot of people think that, I got to have this big, huge transformation. I got to go on a retreat or live in an ashram or I've got to quit my job and, whatever that is. Sometimes if those things are calling you, go for it, sure. But you can also do it in a way that fits into your existing lifestyle. Just baby steps toward this big, bodacious goal over time can lead to significant progress, which builds your confidence and your momentum as you go. Number 3 benefit of doing this is you will develop new habits and behaviors. So these baby steps, they're probably going to be involve things that you maybe are not doing currently. So as you work toward this big, bold, bodacious goal, you need to adopt new habits and behaviors. It might be time management, discipline. You might have to learn some new skills, and they will spill over into other areas of your life. For example, if your goal is to improve your fitness, which a lot of people, I know for me, that's probably the answer to that. It's the one thing that if I accomplished it would have the greatest impact on everything I do, probably just improving my health, and well-being. And not to get over it, I don't have any kind of illness to get over. It's just like, weight, eating right, exercising, all that stuff. I would have the energy then to do a lot of it. Would definitely spill over into other areas of my life. And so it's amazing when these new habits you develop, it all kind of starts working together as you make this small progress toward this big, bold, bodacious goal, and you're having some success, getting feedback from people. You start to feel better about yourself, and it impacts other areas, maybe those other goals that you thought you were ignoring, which you're really not. And then 4, you expand your social network. One of the beautiful things about pursuing a big goal is that it often requires support from others or interaction with others. So whether you need advice, resources, or encouragement, moving toward your goal will naturally bring new people into your life, and this can expand your social network, provide you with a community of like-minded individuals. And so this is invigorating. I mean, all those things that I did, publishing a newspaper, God, I met so many people that I never would have had I not taken that bold step. I had no business publishing a music magazine. I had no experience, never wrote for the school newspaper, never took a journalism class, just had an interest in writing. I was a musician. I saw a void in our local media where everybody, all the musicians complain about not getting enough media coverage. I say, well, I'll create a vehicle. I had no idea how I was going to do it or how to do it. I just did it. The people I met, both in St. Louis and beyond, it led to all the other stuff. It's just amazing, the ripple effect. So I'm going to encourage you to do this. There's so many benefits beyond just the specific goal that you're trying to reach. Okay, that's what I'm trying to impart here. There's so many benefits to having that at any time in your life, having one primary thing that you're trying to achieve. And again, they can change and you can evolve over time. So I want to encourage you to take that first step, choose that goal. Again, here's the question you need to answer. What is the one thing that if you achieved it in the next 6 months would have the greatest impact on your life and the lives of the people you love and serve? That's your big, bold, bodacious goal. And this is actually a big part of it's a core element of the personal transformation matrix, which is a training that I spent weeks or a month or like 6 weeks editing down to just the finest points of these trainings that we've done over the years. And if you're ready to to stop the struggle, if you're ready to find hope, confidence, clarity, peace, empowerment, I want you to check it out. I've got just a little, instead of talking about it, I just have a video clip here that I'm just going to, it's real short. It just says a little bit about it. And if it speaks to you, go to the website and check it out. Are you ready to stop the struggle and regain control of your life? Are you ready to find hope, confidence, clarity, peace, and a sense of empowerment? I want to remind you to take a look at the new Personal Transformation Matrix program I created with my wife, Pooki Lee. This powerful 3-step process is designed to give you quick results to easily fit into your busy schedule and to create lasting change that will have your friends and family asking, "What happened to you? I've never seen you so energized." Learn more and register at bobbakerinspiration.com. There you go. And if you're a member of a current member of our High Vibe Tribe community, you get a big discount. So be aware of that, which you should be by now. I've been talking about it for the last week or two. Because it comes with, if you're not a current member, when you sign up for that program, it comes with a 6-month membership. And so if you're already paying for that, I give you a discount. But if you're not a member and paying for that currently, you get that as a bonus for signing up. So bobbakerinspiration.com. Let's see. Lisa posting, just posted, that's one of my biggest limiting beliefs, feeling like I have nothing valid to say or I'm not relevant. Affirmations help me with this. Yeah, but you're doing it, Lisa. Even though you feel that way, she's cranking out some great inspirational stuff. You got a pretty good following on Facebook, growing following on, on the Threads, and every time I meet a goal and have set my confidence and my self-worth go through the roof, and helps me in setting and reaching my next one. Yeah, that is awesome. Awesome. And is it Satya? This wonderful article and topic. Thank you for the inspiration. And a link to that is in, I know for sure it can be, it's in the YouTube description. I'm not sure about Facebook if I updated that, but Lisa can post a link in the comments over there on Facebook directly to the article if you want to read that more in full, and then go to my website for the information on the program. We would love for you to join us. All right, so I think we've covered all of that, right? All right, now, yeah, that's right. Crystal, I think you were one of the first people. I think you might have been the first person to enroll in the started on the second video yesterday. Yeah, and they're like little bite-sized videos, so like 3 to 5 minutes for each video. They're in 3 sections: heal, activate, and connect are the 3 steps. There's bonus material, but you can go through a little at a time. You got 3-5 minutes, watch the next video in each of those sections. There's like 12 videos per section, but they're short and sweet and just the meat of what you need. And really take your time through this process, because it's going to be pretty impactful. All right, next thing. So back in April, we had a high vibe tribe. You're the first person, period, Crystal, to sign up for it. Yeah, the first 3 people were High Vibe Tribe members. So I think it was Cherie and then Jessica Emerson. I think they are the first 3. I should have some special prize for you. But you should get an award. Let me think of something. And so back in April, we had a retreat for some of our High Vibe members. About a dozen, I think, folks came there, and we spent 4 days together doing a lot of cool things in Florida, in the area called the Villages. And so we streamed live from the house where we were staying. Everybody came over, and we had a lot of fun. But one of the things that we did was a special rendition of it wasn't Bob's Comedy Corner, but I pulled that up and last night or yesterday I edited a special section there that I think you will enjoy. Oh yeah, let me give you a little context here. So we did this. We streamed live on April 21st, and that was the weekend that a lot of people were celebrating Earth Day. Earth Day was either on that day or maybe it was the next day on the Monday, the 22nd. And then the day before was 420, April 20th, 420, which has a significance that you may or may not be aware of. And so this is my edited version of Bob's Comedy Corner, known as something else on this day. So enjoy this. 1, 2, 3. It's the High Vibe Comedy Corner. Should you be wild? High Vibe Comedy Corner. But it's true. I like how everybody did jazz hands. I didn't research the origins of it, but it's somehow celebrating marijuana. Okay?
Cannabis.
Cannabis. Oh, I'm sorry.
A more proper.
Not ganja, cannabis, weed. So it seemed like the perfect time to do jokes about that topic. All right? Here we go. Yolanda, you're up. What's the first joke?
There is a growing trend of older Americans using marijuana in retirement.
Oh, yeah?
That makes sense, because old people always talk about their joints.
Right there, Debbie.
Hey.
All right.
So what do you get when you eat marijuana? A pot belly.
How does a stoner recite Shakespeare?
I give up. How?
Do be or not do be?
I'm next.
All right.
I actually have got an Earth Day joke.
Okay.
Because everyone has got joint jokes. So
Okay.
Earth Day.
Earth Day joke. Go
Earth
for
Day
it.
joke. So Earth Day, the only day when even the worms feel appreciated for their composting skills.
I like that. All right.
Okay.
Go for it, sir.
So Bob, why do they call roach clips?
I don't know, Casey. Why is that?
That's because potholder was already taken.
Yeah! Oh, That is awesome. All right, Deanne, you have yours already? I don't need to.
I'm good.
Oh.
Hey, Bob. Do you know how sharks get high?
No, I don't.
Reefer.
Wait, Karen,
Okay.
here you go.
If weed puns are a sin, I'll see you in hell.
So, Bob,
Yes, Lisa.
what do you call a potato that smokes weed?
I give up.
A baked potato.
Oh!
Okay, I just bought some shoes from a drug dealer.
Really?
I don't know what they're laced with, but I've been tripping all day!
But why did the pothead plant Cheerios, Pookie?
I have no idea.
Well, he thought they were donut seeds. What do you call it when a roach ash burns your shirt?
Tell me.
A pothole. Oh, how did the stoner propose to his girlfriend?
Tell me.
Mary, you wanna? I told my doctor I was having problems with my joints. He told me to roll them tighter. The other day, my friend used my to-do list as a rolling paper.
Okay.
I guess he was high on my list of priorities. Okay, what do you call it when you buy a bag of weed with your friend? A joint venture. Here's the final one. Ready? What is the difference between a drunk guy and a stoner at a stop sign? The drunk guy runs it, and the stoner waits for it to turn green. And this has been the High Five Comedy Corner. Should you be
High Vibe Comedy Corner.
Ba-dum-choo. That's it. Yeah. Oh my God, we had such a blast. It brings back a lot of warm memories. I love all those people. I love all of you. But yeah, we had a really special weekend. So awesome. I think I'm gonna have to wrap this up here pretty quick. Jacqueline asked, how do I go about for individual work or with Bob and Pooki? So reach out to Lisa Shepard. Actually, I'm going to pull up her Lisa at bobbakerinspiration.com. Maybe she already responded to you. I'm not sure. Since I don't know if we've connected to you in any other way that Lisa can reach out to you, so you may have to reach out to her. But Lisa at bobbakerinspiration.com, and we'll find out more details about what you're wanting and how to. In fact, if you have any questions about anything that we do, reaching out to Lisa is the number one way to get to us. Just remember, things are going to be hectic. We got a few days of kind of preparing to go to Japan for nearly 2 weeks. So it's going to be a little crazy here the next few days, and then we'll be unavailable for a while. We come back on the 25th. So check that out. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to play this song called I Am Responsible. It's a music video that we put together. It's also on the album Opening Up to the Good. It's a song that Pooki led the charge on writing. We always write together, because she's not a musician, so I also have to put chords to the melodies and the stuff. But she and some songs I kind of do the majority of it and take the lead on, and she embellishes, and vice versa. Sometimes it's half and half, but she definitely led the charge on creating the song. I'm going to play this, and then while it's playing, post your takeaways. Like, what is something that inspired you today? That you heard the message, especially about the big, bold, bodacious goal. And maybe I'll highlight those real quick before I have to run off. Luckily, I did a lot of preparation. My guitar's ready. I fed the dog. So I just pretty much have to freshen up and head out the door to go down the street to perform at the Center for Spiritual Living. So I'm going to play this song, post your comments, and then I'll say goodbye on the other side. This is called I Am Responsible.
Responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I am responsible. responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Looking round the world, and what do I see? So many things in a state of need. Pain and suffering all around me. I won't stand by and just let this be, 'cause I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Everywhere, everyone wants to be free. Some look around and say, it's not me. How can they close their eyes and not see? It all comes down to me. Because I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. 'Cause I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I say I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. To leave the world a better place. To leave the world a better place. Come on and leave the world a better place. Yeah.
There you go. It's an awesome song. The photos in there, many of those were taken in St. Louis with Pookie's friends Karen and Marty. But some of those were from a trip she took nearly 5 years ago to the Middle East, to the Holy Land. Pretty amazing stuff there. Just a couple of quick takeaways. I do have to run. Top takeaway from Lisa is action leads to confidence. Turn down the limiting voices in your head and know you are capable, powerful, wonderful, and strong. You got this. Joe's takeaway was focus on one big, bold, bodacious, I like to say, but you can say audacious too, goal. Not a whole bunch of them. One primary one at a time, but I have a feeling that you will also be those other goals that you want will also be impacted by your focus on the one. Jacqueline says, I'm so very grateful to be here with you all. The message, step by step, have faith in yourself because you are a spiritual being having a human experience. You can get to that goal. And then, all right. I think that's it. I have got to run. This was a blast. I hope you enjoyed it. All these different clips and stuff. And again, the next 2 Sundays, we're going to be best of. So come back to Pookie's channel. Actually, you'll see them listed on her channel right now as premieres with the dates of September 15 and September 22nd. All right. So we'll talk to you soon. Love you all. So long for now. Bye-bye.